Democrats, you've got a problem. You've got a problem. Okay. Okay. Black people like some of the things Trump is doing. Okay. Now here's the thing. I know y'all don't, I know that's not something that you won't spread around. I'm a lifelong Democrat. Okay. Lifelong. The only Republican president that I voted for is Donald Trump. That's it. That's the only one. Okay. That says a lot. I voted for all of them. Barack, Clinton, all of them. He's the only one. Okay. Why? Because when I looked at the southern border, I'm like, how many more of these people y'all gonna let up here? Y'all just gonna keep letting these people up here like that? Is Biden, are you awake? Do you see these people coming up here on the sun? Do y'all remember that? Do you remember they had them people with dresses on reading bedtime stories to your children that was fighting about it? Do you remember that? Yeah, I was like, I'm not cool on all that. And again, I'm not the only one. That's what you all need to understand. So again, Democrats, you have a problem. I'm just pointing it out. You have a problem. And it's bigger than Donald Trump. Because see, for decades, Democrats have treated Black America like it was some kind of guaranteed voting block. Like we're on one big political plantation where every election cycle they could just show up, okay, scare us, shame us, guilt us, call us. Everybody else is racist, and then come and collect our votes, and then disappear into the next election. But now something's happened that they don't know how to control. Black Americans don't like everything Trump says. We do not. Some of us don't like him at all. Some of us don't like his personality. And we will never defend every single thing that the man does. But they actually like some of what Trump represents and some of what he does. And that right there terrifies the Democrat Party. And see, there's a deep separation taking place inside of Black America. Okay. We're watching a split between Black people who still want to be controlled by fear and slogans and victimhood and celebrity culture and feminist politics and criminality and street culture and the Democrat Party talking points. And then you got Black people who are saying, no, we're not going to do that anymore. See, here's the thing. The Black people who believe in family and order and discipline and ownership and faith and school choice and low taxes and border security and law and order and personal responsibility and protecting our children from this degenerate the degenerate aspects of Black culture that's destroying us. We're separating ourselves because see, that group of Black people has been told for years to sit down and be quiet. But now those same Black people are saying, why should productive Black people keep being forced to defend this dysfunctional part of Black culture? I'm not saying all Black culture is dysfunctional. I'm saying that part. And so for years, you have these liberal activists and so-called Black leadership class. They've tried to keep all Black people under one umbrella. They lump married Black fathers and church mothers and business owners and police officers and military veterans and college graduates and skilled tradesmen. Shout out to all the plumbers and the electricians. Shout out to all the contractors and the wheelwork. We got to make sure we acknowledge them because they're the ones that keep this country running and keep it up. Everybody. But we also acknowledge our professionals and our entrepreneurs, whether you got a nail shop or whether you got a tattoo shop. Okay? We're talking, they lump the single mothers in with the responsible mothers. They put the deadbeat fathers in with the responsible, involved Black fathers. The man raising his children is not the same as the man not raising his children. But they put all of us in the same political category with the most destructive, loudest, most embarrassing elements, and I said embarrassing elements of Black America. And the moment regular Black people, traditional Black people, try to separate ourselves from that madness, They call us sellouts. They call us Uncle Toms. They call us coons and conservatives. And they say stuff like, I don't know, just pick. They say we stupid. We don't know what we're talking about, right? And see, that's not an argument. That's a control mechanism. That's pimping. Somebody type pimping in the chat room. That's what that is. They call you names so they can try to control you. It's the way they shame independent, thoughtful Black people into these political traps. And now Black people are starting to realize that skin color doesn't require political submission. Race doesn't require cultural agreement. Being Black doesn't mean you got to support every liberal agenda, every feminist talking point, especially white feminist talking point, every open border policy, every soft on crime excuse, every anti-Black family movement, or every politician who shows up with a church fan, a fake black scent, a fried catfish sandwich, along with some collard greens they done cooked in the goddamn tub, lying, promising, making promises they're never gonna keep. And that said, Black people, look, they don't like Trump. I'm not saying that. But we do like his strength. Black people like direct, unapologetic language. I know that's for sure. Black people like cheap gas and low taxes. I bet that's for sure. And Black people like the fact that the southern border got locked down real quick once Trump got reelected. Tell me I'm lying. Where's the lie? Did y'all keep these people in Chicago? Where's Chicago at? Did y'all keep wanting them people to send them folks up here in those buses coming up to, were y'all happy that they locked that down? Tell me, where's the lie? I'm trying to figure out where's the lie. You telling me you weren't happy that he locked that down? I think they were. And let me tell you something else Black Americans like. We like the idea that America should be taking care of Americans first, even if that means packing up these immigrants and sending them home. Where do y'all have a problem with that? I'm only talking to Black people. Do you have a problem with that? Foundational Black Americans, do you have a problem with that? Most of them say no. There are a lot of Black people who are tired of being told that every problem in the Black community is caused by white supremacy and absent Black fathers, when we can clearly see that baby mama culture and fatherlessness is a worldwide problem, whether we're talking about Japan or Brazil or Colombia, whether we're talking about first world or third world. It's a problem worldwide. And we also tired about traditional Black neighborhoods like Harlem, New York, Compton, California, East Oakland, California, Fifth Ward, Houston, Texas, are being damaged by Black on Black crime, bad schools, reckless sexuality, poor discipline, and a culture that celebrates failure while mocking responsibility. Aren't we tired of that? Are we tired of that? I think we are. And that's where Trump becomes a problem for Democrats. Because see, not because every Black person is suddenly becoming a Republican. That's absolutely not true. I'm not a Republican. It's not because every Black person loves Trump. Most Black people don't like Trump, don't like nothing, didn't vote for him. But let me tell you what Trump did do. Trump gave all Black people permission to say out loud what we are already thinking quietly. Trump exposed the fact that a lot of Black people are more conservative than Democrats would like to admit. They will never use the word Republican, but they do believe in some conservative things. Black people believe in order. Black people believe in family. Black people damn sure don't believe in stuff like gentle parenting, not the ones that raised me. We believe in keeping our money. We believe in putting these criminals in jail. We believe men should be men. We believe women should be women, and children shouldn't be sacrificed as some sort of political social experiment. But see, the Democrats ignored that part of Black America because it didn't fit their business model. And we also believe in Second Amendment. Somebody type 2A in the chat room. What that means is the right to stay strapped. We believe in that, don't we? And we also believe that all these baby deletions in the Black community is a big eugenics plan, and it's gone way too far, and it needs to be reined in.